Hi everyone, and welcome to my business audit presentation for hair and beauty business owners. Today we're going to have a look at a beauty business audit. Typically involves a comprehensive review of various aspects of business to identify areas of improvement and to assure that they're operating at maximum efficiency. So what I'd like to talk about today is 10 things that you should consider when conducting a beauty business audit. The first thing that you want to look at doing is review your financials. This is so important. Examine your income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statements to assess your business financial health. One thing that you want to be looking at is where can you cut some costs? You want to be pulling absolutely everything from your business, right through to where you buy your boxes of tissues from. What you should be looking at doing is creating like a worksheet that you can have and cross examine everything that you purchase and spend money on in your business and look to see if you can get it anywhere else for a better cost. This is your equipment, your outgoings, your marketing, your platforms, anything that you're spending money on in your business. You need to have a look and identify and see if you can get it better somewhere else. And what you've got to look at as well is seeing where you can increase your revenue. Is there anywhere that you can make some more money, and having a look at some gaps? So it's really important once a year to do a full review of your financials as to where your money is going. How much are you spending on your wages? How much are you spending on your rent? How much are you spending on your cost of goods, the products that you use within the salon? So every now and again, it's good to do a full run sheet and just have a look at what you're spending your money on. The next one that we're going to have a look at is to analyze your sales and marketing efforts. Now, what you want to look at doing is to evaluate your current marketing campaigns and sales strategies. You want to have a look at what's working and what's not and identify ways that you can improve your marketing efforts. So, if you're investing money on pamphlet flyer drops and you're getting one or two people come back in return, is that $500 cost return on investment fee if they're coming back for a $15 eyebrow wax, as an example? Probably not. The paid ads that you're setting up on your Facebook, are you getting a return on investment in that? Stickers that you put on top of coffee cups at your local cafe, are you getting people come back and utilizing those discounts? So anywhere that you're spending your marketing, you want to make sure that you're getting a return on investment on that. And within your marketing, you probably want to be spending about 3% of your total yearly income as a budget. So you want to make sure each time you're doing your marketing campaigns that you're not overspending your means. So you want to make sure that you're not overspending on your marketing and just making sure that whatever you are spending your marketing on, that you're getting a return on investment on that. So it's really good to have a look at that and see where we can save some money on that. The other thing that you want to do is assess your customer base. Analyze your customer data, including demographics, purchase history, and feedback. You want to have a look on, to better understand your audience so that you can better improve your customer service. So when you pull reports and people who have online platforms where they can do that, their systems that they have set up, you're going to be able to identify your niche market, your target market, right? The people who are coming in and spending the money with you. So if you're focusing on, if you're in the hair industry, if you're focusing on like targeting balayage clients that come in like once every 3 months, but you're finding that your root touch-ups that are coming in consistently every 4 weeks are actually the majority of your spend, you want to be making sure that you're targeting the right people who are spending the money in your business. So same for beauty business owners. You can be a jack of all trades and a master of none. So what is it that you're the master of, and what is it that brings you in the most revenue and that the clients are currently spending, and where can you do more education and training on that so that you can provide that amazing customer service so that you retain those clients when you come in. The other thing when you want to have a look at assessing your customer database is who hasn't been back in the last 6 to 8 weeks? Where have they gone? So if you haven't had a client come back in the last 6 to 8 weeks, research that, contact them, ask them, hi, I've noticed that you're due for an appointment. Would you like me to book you in? Have they moved away? Were they not happy with their last service? Why is it that you've lost that client? Because that client, any client that walks in your door, is your income. You need to protect them with your life and your heart and be fierce about that. They're your clients, they're your revenue, they're your income. So assess your database. It's really good to go through whether you do that on a monthly, quarterly basis. It should be done all the time. Have a look at the clients that are coming in frequently. They're your raving fans. Make sure that you're nurturing and caring for them and giving them a little bit of something for that loyalty and that support. I'll talk about raving fans on another session, how to create customers into raving fans and what that looks like for a business, but I'll talk about that at another time. But definitely have a look through your customer database. They're your gold. How much are they spending each month? Where can you upsell, cross-sell, add on who's already walking through your door, who you've already marketed to? Is it that you need to make more money, or is it that you need more clients? Because they're two very different things. The other thing that we need to look at is review your product offerings. When you have a business, the only way to make money in business is to increase your incoming. So increase your clients that are coming through the door, increase your prices, increase what your service offerings are, and increase your upsells, cross-sells, and add-ons. The other one is obviously decreasing your spend. But what you want to have a look at is reviewing your product offerings. Evaluate your product mix and determine whether you're offering the right products to meet your customers' needs. Not what you like and what you like doing. It's about what your customers' needs and want. So identify any gaps in your product offerings and consider adding new products or services to your treatment menu. Any additional add-ons or upsells that could potentially increase that. Is there something that you're not doing that there's a client demand for that they're going somewhere else to have done? We need to research that and review your product offerings. Is there something that, you might still have nails on your service menu, but you might be doing one a month? Is that worth covering the cost of having all of that stock sitting on the shelf? So, review it, see what's working for you, see what's not. If it's not working for you, why not? Is that a training issue for your staff? Do they need more education on that to be able to provide that service more? So all of these things take into consideration when you're reviewing your product offerings. The other one as well is you need to assess your pricing strategy. Every 12 months, you should be looking at your pricing strategy. When was the last time you had a price increase or decrease for that matter? When was the last time you offered a membership package? There's lots of things that you need to look at when you're assessing your pricing strategy. So evaluate your pricing strategy and compare it to your competitors. Are you the same? Are you a lot less? Are you a lot more? And are you wondering why you don't have clients or they're going somewhere else more elite because they're getting a better experience at a more premium cost? Whatever your prices are, make sure that it's competitive and you need to adjust them, accordingly. So every 12 months, you should be looking at that. The other one is you want to review your inventory management system. So examine your inventory management system to ensure that you're stocking the right products and have the appropriate inventory levels. So determine whether you need to adjust your inventory or stocking procedures. So as an example, you don't want to be overstocked on your shelves, right? So, every now and again, you might buy an awesome deal from one of your distributors and you might buy out large, great, but make sure that you're moving through that. The other thing as well is, if you're selling out of a lot of products really quickly and you're finding that you don't have the product on the shelf because it's not there, then you need to increase your inventory so that you're not missing out on those sales. So, you want to make sure that you're having a look at that and you're reviewing that, again, on a monthly to quarterly basis. What's moving, what's not, what are you running out of stock on losing sales, what are you overstocked in, how much money have you got sitting on yourself of just dead stock, what do you need to move? So have a look at that, because that's all money in your pocket at the end of the day, what you're either purchasing or not enough and missing out on. So inventory management is definitely something that you want to have a look at. The other thing, number 7, is analyze your staffing levels. Now, this is a little bit tough for some people, but every now and again we need to have a look and adjust accordingly. If you're running a really successful business and you've got 10 staff and you're fully booked and you're like, oh my gosh, my chairs are at maximum capacity, like I can't fit anyone else in. I'm opened up more hours, I've opened up more days, fantastic. You can either stay there and, work as you're working, or, maybe it's time to look at another location. If you've got one business owner, that's working in the business fully booked yourself, and, maybe you've got like another staff member working full time, and, she's kind of 3/4 booked, and you've got another full timer who, is just kind of picking up the overflow, and there's not really enough work, but you don't really know what to do. Is it time to have the discussion around adjusting the contract? You don't have to move people along, but sometimes it might be that you just put them on a part-time or casual contract for an interim until you can start, organising and getting more clients through the door. So analysing your staffing levels is really important. Have you got someone that you're paying at a premium wage on the front desk when, they could be working on the floor and bringing in more money, and you could be hiring a junior for the front desk support? So, it's about having a look at everything and analysing that and seeing where you can grow. Number 8 is evaluate your technology systems. There's some amazing technology systems out there on the market now, and a lot, that have low cost or no cost. So every now and again, it's really good to make sure that you evaluate your technology systems. What are your outgoings of that? Are you utilizing it as well as you could be? Are you pulling the reports? Are you assessing, are you having a look at the lost clientele and average client spends? Like, a lot of the technology system providers actually offer training. Reach out to them and book in a training so that you can get the best out of your technology system. So making sure that your point of sale systems, your website, and your social media accounts are all, in align with your brand. Are they all sharing the same message that you have within your brand? Does it need an update? When was the last time you looked and actually tried to go through and book a treatment yourself as a client and the client experience? What does that look like? So you've got to determine whether these platforms are working effectively or whether you need to upgrade them so that they're working more efficiently for your business. Do you have an online booking platform? Do people know where you are? Do they have the address? Do they have the phone number? Do they know how to book? Do they know how to contact you? Do they know who works for you? Do they know what services you offer? Do you have a price list on there? It's like, without any of that they don't know. So you need to make sure that you're evaluating that so that they have all of the information on there for them to reach out to you and book through your services. Number 8 is to assess your vendor relationships. Now, making sure that your suppliers and vendors to determine whether you're getting the best deals and whether you need to renegotiate your terms. I know, coming from an account manager background, that there's always room for negotiation. And if you are willing to put the effort in, they are willing to put the effort in to help you grow your business. Utilize their training, utilize their knowledge, and utilize their skills. Look at them as if it's a business partner, right? They want you to succeed so that they make money. You want to make money, so you need to implement their help and their training. So make sure that you're building those relationships, making sure that you're taking time out of your day when they come in to sit down and really see what value they can add for your business. What deals do they have? What offerings do they have? What incentives are they doing to drive your team members? Can they offer more product knowledge training so that you can take that hat off and delegate that over? There's lots of online platforms that a lot of the companies have these days where you can do online learning. Are you delegating time for your staff member to actually sit down and do that? Or are you just expecting them to know the answers? So making sure that your vendor relationships are nice and strong and that you're getting the most out of them like you would with them. Number 10 is to review your business plan. Now, a business plan is something that I do in a different session, and it's a one-on-one session. And what we look at there is have a look at your overall business plan and determine whether it needs to be updated to reflect the changes in the market and your business goals. One thing, and the reason why I got into this is, I admire business owners. Everyone starts off with a dream that they want to have their own business, and then they get into this business and they get on this wheel of trying to chase that dream, and then every now and again they lose the next stage of their dream. So what this is it's, where are you now? After all of these 10 slides, what's going on in your business now? And taking all of that on board, taking all of that into consideration, where do you want to go? What is the end goal? What does it look like in 12 months' time from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What does that look like? And what are the steps that you need to take in between that? So I do an amazing SMART goals session that you can book in with me. It's another one-on-one session like this, pre-recorded, and we go through a SMART goals session. So if you're stuck on where you are going and the steps to get you there, then I can most definitely help you out in the SMART goals session. So I just want to take some time to thank you so much for listening to this today, and I really hope that it helped you. These are 10 small steps that you can take to get to the outcome that you would like within your business. You can reach me on melissaanncoaching.com, and you can also book into any of my online training platforms. And yeah, if you would like to be a part of my membership, it's a 12-month coaching program. It's called the Divine Leader, and you get weekly coaching sessions with myself, 24 coaching sessions, and monthly face-to-face seminar invitations for you and any of your team to attend. So I hope you're well. I hope you're keeping fabulous, and thank you for taking the time to watch this. Thank you.